Hi everyone, we are returning to my permadeath Rimworld, completely created at random, brought to you by Randy Random. Yesterday, we made a bed, and of course we worked up quite an appetite. So it's time for Baokamto to go hunting. We already have a donkey butchered. It's just up to Banastra to wake up and cook it for everyone. Well, everyone else is still asleep, so let's look at Baokamto. And if you don't like the way I pronounce his name, you can, I don't know. um, Lanbra is awakening. He is uh, he ate the last meal. And I guess I have everyone on construction and growing. I think we would give Lanbra a slight break from science duties, just so he can help out a little bit. And I would really like for Banastra to focus on cooking, but he's going to try to tame the wild woman instead. And Lanbra is going to try to train the doggy because she's a good girl. Alright. Yeah, I know the sound is a little bit noisy, so I will turn that down on my end, since you're already hearing it on the final product. I'm not really one to do quality control on the final product of my video. This is just me chilling and taking it easy. If I wanted to put effort into quality control, I need to get paid for that. So it looks like Banastra is trying to tame this Granseer. He's using some of my donkey meat to do it too. So he's asking her if she'd like to join, and looky there. We have a new person. Alright, let's meet Granseer. So she's 24 years old. She's gonna be the youngest person, beating Banastra at 31. She's a misandrous, psychically deaf, and ugly. She has no incapability, and she has the highest medical skill. So that's awesome possum. And she's gonna help build the wall, and Banastra is going to cook. Awesome. Let's see if Balcamto then wants to start adding some pork to our diet. And off he goes. Hopefully we will be done with this structure and we can start moving steel and wood into here. I think that is the next essential thing we need to do. So, we will create a zone called resources, and we will clear everything under the storage tab, and the raw resources that I would like in this particular room is steel and wood. And that means I don't want them in this room, in the shed. So, bye bye steel, bye bye wood in this room, and hello in this room. Secondly, and this is more importantly, we need dining chairs, and also we need shelves. And I don't care who does what. All I know is that the animals have their bed. We will move the research table over just one. And here comes Balcamto to grab something to eat. I'm hoping that means he caught something and that somebody is going to do some cooking. We have a wild boar here, so that means somebody needs to do some butchering. And she's really good at construction, so I want to kind of take her off of that and let other people have a chance to increase that skill. Now that we have moved the research, we can then place a bed for Grancia. It'll take me a while to learn her name because she's a new recruit. So, now we have some crap going on for Rose, Priest of Freedom and all that stuff. Okay. I'm not in a mood to worry about that right now. Banastra, I would like for you to get some food ready for everyone. Now, just now I heard like a noise that wasn't a rally car zooming by. It would have benefited from more sensitive audio, but pardon me. Ah yes, and now my dog is going to aggressively drink water. So my people, oh my goodness, look, what are you doing, buddy? You can't just abandon a project like that. You have to make a bed for Grancia. He does need to improve his construction skill ever so slightly. And now Grancia has a bed. He can haul that steel to his new home. Alright, now according to the wildlife, there are still some boars that should be hunted. I'm going to leave Balcamto on that task. Now he's only level 4 of cooking, so we'll leave him to butcher if needed. But I don't think he'll be able to do anything else for a while. Yeah. See, I want to clear this and only have meals on this shelf. So let's have that. And then somebody can... Banastra, can you move this, buddy? Thank you. This way, when he finishes cooking, it doesn't have to go in here. The meals will be closest to the dining areas. So, we're making good progress on that front. I see Balcamto is on quite an adventure. I don't know, I may have to have my backup hunter get to work. And that's this Mr. Buddy over here. I see Granseer is working on the edge of this garden. Banastra is watching the sunset, but I want to rush him inside just for a moment. I want to see if he remembers to bring the food over to this shelf so that when it's time to eat, people can sit here. I want to see if I can't make this like a small cafeteria setup. People go pick up their lunch trays and sit down and eat. Sounds good. And I suppose Banastra is working on removing this floor. Good news for building material. And hey, we've got some more slate we can add to the kitchenette floor. Alright. I guess Granseer is leveling up her plant skill. And she'll probably reach level 1 before she finishes chopping down this tree. That's kind of funny. I want to see if Banastra can rush in here instead of working on construction. So we will take construction off of Banastra's skill. He is level 7 in growth, so I want to take him off of that and let the lower skilled people focus on it. Balcamto is in the midst of hunting Lagua. Iragabar Landra is going to bed. And I think this is the end of the day for everyone. We've got food. I just need to make sure that my animals can also access it. So we can have a maximum of 20 meals on the shelf, and then beyond that I may just have him go into the details, and instead of taking everything to the best stockpile, we can just simply drop it on the floor. And that will allow animals to access the food if they want to. Alright, it's bedtime for everyone. We're not, let me see. We've got a small cafeteria set up. I want to make sure we don't have any more of these fellas that needs to be installed. And now we've got a proper little cafeteria and kitchenette. Um, and if I want to, I could leave this all alone when our village expands and our tech improves. We could have another stove up here and maybe have something here. Like, we could have the freezer here and leave everything else alone like it's a workshop. Well, plans will change, priorities will shift, and welcome to Granzia. We've got more space in our shed, and I think it's about time we put Landbra entirely back onto research. And we also need to put Lagua entirely on cleaning and hauling. So we have our janitor back on the clock tomorrow, and our scientist back on the clock tomorrow. Granseer calls herself a builder, but as I've said, I've taken her off of that because I want everyone else to... Oh, Iragabar is awake already. Okay, well I guess that's the end of this episode. We'll talk more about this stuff later. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. We'll see what Iragabar wants to do so early in the morning. Until then, goodbye.